The most interesting cases in Indian constitutional law often arise when two rights seem to conflict with one another. This case is one of those cases. The Temple of Sabarimala is a temple erected for the worship of the god Ayyappa, who symbolises strength and chastity. It is a place of pilgrimage, and pilgrims are required to perform a penance by spending 41 days chaste and cut off from their family. The state of Kerala passed a law allowing the prohibition of women aged between 10 and 50 from worshipping in the temple of Sabarimala. The reason for this was that Hindu women who are menstruating typically do not perform religious devotions, and so no woman would be able to undertake a 41-day penance because she would menstruate before it was complete. This decision pitched two constitutional rights against one another. Article 15 of the Indian Constitution states that the state shall not discriminate against any citizen on the grounds only of race, religion, caste, sex, and place of birth. Article 25(1) of the Constitution provides that all persons are equally entitled to freedom of conscience and the right to freely profess, practice, and propagate religion. Can you see the conflict? If women were banned, this would be discrimination on the grounds of sex. If women were entitled to enter the temple, this would interfere with the religious freedom of those practicing in the temple. The court resolved this conflict ingeniously by focusing on the fact that Article 25(1) must include the freedom for women to practice religion, including, if they wished, by worshipping Ayyappa in the temple of Sabarimala. The court found that by doing so, women would not contravene any key article of the Hindu faith. The Chief Justice said, "We have no hesitation to say that such an exclusionary practice violates the right of women to visit and enter a temple, to freely practice Hindu religion, and to exhibit their devotion towards Lord Ayyappa. The denial of this right to women significantly denudes them of their right to worship. The right to practice religion under Article 25(1) in its broad contour encompasses a non-discriminatory right, which is equally available to both men and women of all age groups professing the same religion. For a state to exclude women from a place of worship available to men is therefore unconstitutional in India."